Hello everybody, this is Kraken and I'm very excited to bring you guys another replay that it was a game between me and another Protoss player. Let's see who the other guy is. It is Deathstarfic. Yes, he is Protoss and he is going out very early. Not even getting a thing. I said, good luck, have fun, keep it classy, because I always try and keep it classy. Question mark, LOL. So, haha, question funny? Was that funny? Anyways, so he's moving out with a probe to scout, and then he still is getting minerals. He still doesn't have a pylon down. Anyways, I got my pylon down, gonna get my forge down, and then next would be my gateway, and then I'm just probing up a little bit. You can see production. There you go. We have finally a pylon getting placed down here, and then here is the Protoss player about to scout out my base. Once he sees it, he goes back. Yeah, wonder what he's up to. He's pylon. Oh, I wonder what that's for. Interesting. Let's see that coming. I always make sure, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, look, there's a guy. It's a probe and a pylon. He's checked down a pylon. I just got my gateway up, getting a simulator, see what he's doing. He's nothing. He's just has a bunch of resources. Just chilling out. Bunch of resources. Only has, let's see, he has a pylon. There's the forge. He's just kind of chilling. This is what I effectively call cheese, considering there's two pylons and he's trying to get his forge, but this is bad cheese. Okay, he's finally got his gateway down, but he should have had that forge way down before, because what he's trying to do is he's putting pylons, and so he can start making cannons. And then so I took my probes off the line and killed that pylon. It's pretty smart to do, just stop it. He laid down another pylon, and then he's still going around. See, he has two cannons ready to go. That's why he had all those resources. He finally was able to make cannons because of the forge. And I was like, oh no, you didn't. And then I got my first zealot out, and then I was warping in my second one. He was corona boosting that out. He had 3 cannons going down. He's one over here. He's definitely trying to do some silliness. Still doesn't have any assimilators. And let's see, he's got less probes than I do. I got a zealot, and he's really going for this. Fortunately, these zealots are really a lot of damage. If you didn't see that there was the probe, he was gonna go over here and try and make some more, but I have the cannon and it took him out. And I have that. I was like, cheese, because this is a classic cannon rush, like classic. He just pylons, get some cannons up, try and slow your opponent down. He has another one, a little smiley face, like, yes, I am cheesing. And, now my guy, almost dead. 6 health. And I was like, oh, look, the guy had a probe. Look, it's the probe. I wonder what he's doing. And then he unfortunately got taken out. But I had another one, and I could get my cybernetic core so I could get stalkers out. Got my simulator. He didn't have it actually close enough to my mineral line to actually do any damage. And you can look at resources lost. I was trying to and I killed that. That's all I wanted to do. I was trying to kill the that freaking probe, because he can't build anymore. So he's taking out, looks like 2 more. He's got a few zealots coming out, and then I finally got my cybernetic core. Let's see what he's up to still. Still no assimilators at all, so he doesn't have any Vespene, which is really goofy. It's not smart in my opinion, because when you cheese, what you want to, most of the time when you cheese, and do some really super early aggression, you want to hurt your opponent so he doesn't advance. And he's hurting me for not advancing, or he's not really hurting me, because actually if you look at this, he's lost more resources than I have. So the cheese is not, like, it's not effective. Not effective cheese. You know, I got 1 Stalker, or 2 more on the way, I get another gateway up, had my Cybernetics or Warp Research, and I was like, oh look, I can actually get these guys. I can actually hit the pylon without, you know, being hit by the cannons. And I was like, oh look, more pylons. It just all these resources, just more resources. So he canceled that one, so he got most of those resources back, but he still used 25. And then I was baiting these zealots back into my cannons just so they could just get annihilated. Had my 2 stalkers. And, you know, just taking out this pylon just so he couldn't advance with his cannons anymore. And, you know, and look at these resources lost, just like 337 on my end, and then he is his 925. So anyways, he's getting an early expansion up, finally getting some assimilators on his expansion and not his normal base, you know, his beginning base, which is really just weird. I don't know, he's lost 10 units, I've lost 3. 2 of them were zealots. I was like, oh well, these cannons can't hit me, and I can just take out their power, so I can take out the cannons. Anyways, this is extremely non-effective cheese behavior, because he's lost 1,000 resources so far. If you look at production, he's getting 3 more pylons. I'm getting another gateway. I'm getting my 3rd gateway. I got my warp gate research done, and so I got 2 warp gates. You know, getting my sentry, just getting units. Just basically, I'm going to counterattack really soon. He was going. I was just taking out that last cannon. Still got that pylon there. I'm pretty sure I took out that pylon, or maybe not. I don't know. I gotta look at my view. I knew. Yeah, so I was just doing that. I did not actually know he was there. I'm pretty sure I figured so, because you can't actually spawn in this location, for considering where I'm at, and since the guys were coming from like over here, I figured he was up there. Anyways, it was kind of a guess. Anyways, he's getting cannons down, just a defense line, or sorry, a line of defense. Yeah, me talking like Yoda over here. Okay, so I got a simulator, my 2nd simulator coming up. I got that one fully saturated, get some pylons. I was supply blocked, and I didn't want that anymore. And I'm just getting my forces up, Stalker Heavy Force. I wasn't sure how much tech he had, but considering all the resources he used, you know, through all this, I knew that he used a lot of it, so his tech probably was suffering a good amount because of that. Anyways, so I walked over here. I was like, oh, hello. I was actually at my base trying to do some stuff. This one probably wasn't as smart, because I could have taken these cannons out 1 by 1. I saw those 3 zealots. They were, I believe, probably going to go over towards these destructible rocks. And so he's getting 2 more gateways in. No Cybernetics core. No Cybernetics core at all. Wow. And I was just warping in stalkers as I had the resources. He has a lot of resources. I was just waiting on another cycle, just getting my forces up. I knew that since he pulled back to his base, that this would be, you know, pretty effective, because he was gonna be, you know, more on the defense, especially with this force I have. I'm not sure, I don't have any upgrades, but he's trying to lay down all these cannons, and it just was unfortunate. And I was baiting these zealots out so I wouldn't be taking more cannon fire, and I was just taking out his cannons, because fortunately with this amount of stalkers, cannons can't do all that much, and zealots really aren't that good. He was going after my sentries, which is pretty smart. He was warping in more zealots, but that's the only thing he can make right now because he has no cybernetics core, which is very just it just, when I see players like this, I'm just like, because they cheese and then they don't do it effectively because they only focus on, oh well, I'm gonna cheese and this is what's gonna happen. I'm getting more stalkers up. I was taking out his natural expansion. I created this little wall for his probe so that he couldn't get by. He was like, oh man, and I was just like, oh yep, just chilling out. You know, he's trying to cannon up as much as he can. Look at the resources right now. He has no gas going in, and then we're going back and forth on resources. But I took out this expansion. Look at the resources lost. Yeah, I remember that. Anyways, it keeps going up. Like, he's lost so many units, and these cannons were coming up. I was like, not okay, and I didn't do a very good job of making sure all my stalkers were able to go up. I just kept warping in more stalkers because he has no defense right now. I was taking out any cannons he was trying to make. It was very, very interesting. It's got another cannon over here. I was taking him up. I just threw out a wind cheese fails because he was committed to this cheese, and the cheese failed. If you guys don't know, it's a video series, and he just left the game. It's a video. When Cheese Fails is a video series that Lag TV puts on. Very great series if you guys want to check it out. Anyways, I just thought I'd bring you guys this little bit of counter. This is just counter-attacking all the cheese and how. I mean, one thing, it was bad cheese. It was smelly old cheese that was just bad. Another thing, it was just terrible because he didn't tech up at all. He had another expansion. He would have had a lead on me because I was actually gonna chill with his base. He got an expansion up. I was busy with his stuff for a while. He could have gotten that saturated, got a cybernetics core. He only had 3 gateways. I have 3 gateways, and I also have a cybernetics core, and I was getting stalkers and all. Just so much of this. Just when your Protoss, when your cheese fails, and when your cheese smells bad, don't do it. Anyways, alright, well, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Just brought to you by Kracken, a part of Dark Revolution Gaming. Please check it out, darkrevolutiongaming.com. We're getting a new website, so I'm not sure if it's going to stay Dark Revolution Gaming or not. Anyways, check it out. Awesome group, and just keep it classy, and peace, guys.